The Design Laws of God in short summary. The Design Laws of God, 17, will be presented here. God's laws are design laws, protocols upon which life and health are constructed to operate. The law of love, the principle of giving upon which life is built to operate. Examples: we give carbon dioxide to plants. They give oxygen to us. The water cycle: oceans, clouds, rain, rivers, back to oceans. Plants give pollen to bees. Bees pollinate plants. The law of liberty. Love only exists in the atmosphere of freedom. Violate freedoms in relationships, and 3 predictable and damaging consequences will occur. Love is damaged and eventually destroyed. Rebellion, desire to break away and get free, is incited. Individuality of the one dominated will be eroded and eventually destroyed if the violations do not end. The law of worship. We are changed neurobiologically and characterologically to become like what we admire, worship, and spend time watching and assimilating. The law of exertion. Strength comes from exercise. Use it or lose it, physically and also neurologically. The laws of physics, law of gravity, friction, motion, nuclear forces, etc. The laws of mathematics, such as commutative laws, A plus B equals B plus A, etc. The laws of health, physical laws including nutrition, exercise, sleep, hydration, respiration, etc. The law of restoration. After expending a resource, one must rest and recover before one is enabled to expend more. The law of sowing and reaping. We reap what we sow, in fields and in life. One cannot get grapes by sowing oats, and we cannot get critical reasoning skills by allowing others to think for us. For example, simply getting the correct answers from a textbook or teacher rather than figuring out those answers ourselves. The Bible says the mature have trained their faculties to discern right from wrong. Hebrews 5 verse 14. The law of love overcoming fear. Genuine love overcomes our fear for self and allows us to sacrifice self for others. Neurobiologically, when our love circuit fires, it calms our fear circuit. For example, a mother who sees her child in danger puts herself in harm's way to save the child. The law of fear, damaging love and inciting selfishness. When our fear circuits are active and we identify with them and focus on the fear, we lose concern for others, think of self, and neglect or harm others in order to protect or save self. The law of forgiveness versus resentment. When wronged, we can either forgive or not. When we forgive, we free ourselves from bitterness and resentment and experience healing of our heart and mind. But retaining resentment always injures us. We cannot experience emotional and mental wellness while harbouring bitterness. The law of truth. You can never avoid the truth. You can only delay the day you deal with it. When truth is embraced and accepted, it displaces lies and frees a person from fear and misunderstanding. Truths build together into beliefs that form our understanding of reality, leading us back to trust in our Creator God. When truth is rejected, our understanding is confused, our mind is damaged, our heart is hardened, and we slowly become less capable of understanding reality, the truth of God's kingdom and the world around us. The law of revelation. People reveal or bring forth and share what they truly believe and value. Those who value God's principles not only speak them, but live them. Conversely, those who love the methods of this sinful world live them out. Thus Jesus said, "Out of the overflow of the heart, the mouth speaks." Matthew 12, verses 34-35. The law of happiness. Happiness is the byproduct of healthiness in all domains: physical, mental, emotional, relational, and spiritual. One only experiences happiness when in harmony with God's design laws upon which these aspects are built. Break the laws of health, and sickness, disease, and suffering occur, thus undermining happiness. The law of brokenness. Once there is brokenness, injury of any kind, there are no pain-free options. Do nothing, and one remains in pain and disabled. But healing and recovery from brokenness is painful. Sadly, many fail to realize this when it comes to emotional wounds. The law of sin and death. This is also known as survival of the fittest, the principle of fear-driven selfishness that infects the world. This is Satan's law. The strong dominate and exploit the weak. It is the violation of the law of love and liberty, and it also has predictable results: pain, suffering, and eventually death. God is our loving Creator, who built all reality to operate in harmony with His character of love. His laws are design laws, protocols upon which life and health are constructed to operate. It is God's plan to put His laws in our hearts and minds. Hebrews chapter 8, verse 10 from the Remedy. "This is the healing plan I will renew with the house of Israel after that time, declares the Lord. I will recreate and cleanse them, and restore my law of love in their minds, and write my principles of benevolence on their hearts. I will be the God they love, admire, and adore, and they will be a people who reveal my true character."